There you go. Now we're live. Now we're here. We're here right now. There you go. You're happy?
Let us
Yeah.
go.
You fucking happy? Welcome to section 7. Congratulations.
We survived.
Yeah, you're level 5 now. You're a quarter way on your grand adventure.
Woo!
Oh my back.
We skipped
wait,
a level. Woo!
Raxus, quick thing. You only kept Scree's current health.
No, that's me. Did I have to upgrade it?
No. If you got hit and you level up, you still get the current HP. If you have max HP while leveling up, you have maximus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You lied to me, Ares. You lied to me.
What do you mean?
You're the one who said this last time.
That HP isn't automatically increased?
Yeah.
It was an assumption I made.
SMH.
He put you on.
Absolute liar.
I do like the fact that in my dice roller bot there's just two anime girls kissing. Yeah. Thank you,
I haven't
Howard.
scrolled down.
Down tremendous, you all. I still need to wait 5 days. I'm in Dorime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually downloaded Valheim, so after this, maybe
Let's
I can play a bit.
go. We can
I see Valheim. I'm not a fan of it, so sorry.
Just say, give me a second. Just this one. This is more appropriate. Men.
Whoa! There are those male presenting nipples on stream?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
We're gonna get strike now, and it's all your own fault.
This is not Tumblr. Shut the fuck. This is a man asking you to join his Valheim server. Casual Valheim player. Your average Valheim player. Anyway, I have a simple question for all of you that ask this every single fucking week. You fucking ready? You fucking ready?
Oi, Captain!
Don't say that, please. Ares?
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah. So, last we left off, you managed to acquire a cart and the face strider, a horse provided by Jeremiah, the Kenku that was very fixated about gold.
Radish.
And Radish, sure, Reddit.
Reddit?
Yeah. Before you finish your transaction link, you stole quite a handful of pouches from him, which you then realize that there's a lot of bags of gold, like a shit ton of bags of gold, all of them actually, including quite a bit of goodies in them, quite a lot of goodies in them.
Stolen, borrowed without asking.
Yeah.
You know.
So yeah, you decided to head. Decided to find a place to maybe fence the place, like fenced items. You found a bakery with a nice orc and a drow as their, I guess, owners, and told you if you want for the special kinds of purchases, you gotta come after dark. Then looking for Scree's magical shop, you stumbled upon wooden goods, which, like, you had a fucking intervention with the proprietor of that shop, while Scree was basically summoning his familiar, and then you just decided to head towards the center of Crail Rocks, the giant a tree that is the center of it. Met with a druid that was listening to some grass by the name of Roach. Oh yeah, before you actually made it to there, you nearly got struck by a griffin just face planting the earth after getting
Saved
killed.
by Radish.
Yes, which you investigated that it might potentially been poisoned, grabbed a single piece of bone out of it, and proceeded forward. Talked with Roach about what he's doing there, got your acquaintances figured out, and then you, I guess, told about the griffin, which led you to going to the very top of the tree, speaking with two more elves, I guess elf druids, and a sudden realization that one of the people that's supposed to be there by the name of Matthias was missing. So everybody scattered to look for him, while a resurrection on the bone was proceeded while you were waiting downstairs, just down the stairway for an hour. You realize that was not Matthias, but in fact, this Archdruid's assumed daughter. As last we left off, he kind of told you that you will be rewarded for your actions, and the one who did this to his daughter is gonna suffer the wrath of Archdruid, which, ugh. So with that being said, give me a second. I'm just gonna do /play. Also got a bot, so prepare to lower your music. Prepare to lower your music, my good people.
Yay! High quality music
Let's
instead
see.
of.
Shut up. Okay.
Ooh.
Shut up.
It's been so long.
Dude, I know.
It's been 5,000 years.
Yeah, it's been 5,000 years. But yeah. Basically, well, to remember the scene, you basically are at the very top of the tree, just one stairway, about 15 or so feet to the very top, the platform. The Archdruid placed his daughter on the ground, who she's still unconscious. Your friend, by the name of Roach, is kind of waiting with bated breath for the Archdruid's next words. Does anybody want to say anything at all? We're just gonna wait.
Let's just wait for now.
You decide.
Yeah, this is an elder. You shouldn't be respectful. So
They
wait.
would say something, but they don't know how. But they have no one to mimic to say those words. So,
Okay. So, a good few seconds pass. Also, Darkdruid just looks at all of you and then looks at Roach. Roach, provide them with dwelling. Let them stay there as guests, and then come back. We need to warn the council about this. And then looks at all of you. You are free to wander the city, but not outside its borders. Roach kind of springs a step forward and looks at all of you, twirling his cane around. Well, you ready to go?
Just wait 1 second. For how long are we gonna be kept here?
The Archer just looks at you. For a bit. We need to find Matthias. We need to figure out where she has been. I'll try to wake up Leona on my own. But you will stay. Because questions might arise, and you might have answers to those questions. Your friend, or just kind of waits almost like a go from any of you as he's kind of has his staff twirling in one of his hands, the other just hand raised, waiting.
Right. With that being said, wait. So did the orc druid leave?
No, he's still there.
Okay. Okay. Good. Would it be possible for us to maybe assist in the investigation to quicken the process?
Out of the question.
Shit.
We're just witnesses now.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't think we could aid too much, to be fair. They can talk to trees.
Talk to trees, yes. Do druid things, talk to trees.
You can do that now, right?
Just yeah. Ares like gives a like polite bow, like to the Austrian, and it's just like, I'm happy it worked out.
So Rowan just takes that as a yes and says, okay, here we go. And all of a sudden, your feet get entangled with a lot of roots, just springs from the floorboard, just snatches you, and just drags you down.
TPK, let's go.
Yeah,
Ah!
was a good run, lad. Was a good run. So, for the few seconds, all of a sudden, as you're getting dragged, there's intense pressure in all of your chests, and you cannot breathe. And then just a sudden, rushing sound rings in your ears. Before moments after, you all get spit out in the middle of the air. Just a sudden flash of bright light. Everybody roll me just an acrobatic check.
Let's see here. That is okay. Yeah, that's good.
There's my character sheet.
So, all of you immediately realize that you're falling from a tree a few feet from the ground, and you all immediately compose and just land on your feet. Scree, you belly flop on the ground. Just
I tried to fly like a bird instinctively. Belly flop.
Flap,
But I have no wings, so I flopped.
yes.
Wait, you have +7 to acrobatics?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But all of a sudden you look around, you see that you are in an enclosed area of hedges, like hedge bushes that are maybe 8 to 9 foot tall. There's this nice home made of similar familiar root wood that you know that is Cradle Rock's part of. About 3 or 4 stories tall, and there's several like nice oak trees in the outside. And looking around, you think you fell from one of its branches. If you would have to make a guess. And a moment after, Roach just kind of plops out of the branch, just like a sudden wide opening opens up and just spits him out.
What about a tabaxi friend?
So does the back seat. You look around. She did not make the. She did not stick to the landing. She is currently face planted on the dirt.
So much for
I thought
cats.
You're thinking the same thing.
She rolled a natural one. I can do only so many things. Yeah, you look around just into the sky, and you see that the tree that you've been just in, is to your, you assume south, west. So you're somewhere north, east of the center. As Roach, lands basically simultaneously on the ground very nicely. Looks at all of you, points at this building in front of you. Yeah, you can stay here. This is my place, my dwelling. Haven't been here for 17 years. He kind of
Where
scratches
do you usually stay in that case?
by the tree. He kind of points southwest. Yeah. One of the benefits of being an archer to get yourself a dwelling on the surface, but I don't really needed it. So, you're welcome. Oh, he snapped his fingers. There is a critter, a squirrel, with a mighty luscious yellow fur, by the name of Acre. If you didn't hear it, he said Acre.
ACRE. Acre.
Acre.
Acre.
Yes.
A cur.
Uh-huh.
He's a cur.
Yeah. He is the steward of the house, and he will provide you with all the needs necessary. You're free to leave this place. Just jump over the bushes. He kind of looks at the bushes, scratches his cheek. Yeah. Bye. And then just touches the tree, just disappears.
Wait.
So
Oh shit.
now,
Nice.
now you are in just in I guess the outside of this like nice walled off environment, but it's calm, it's peaceful, it's not raining, and you're just like basically in front of this house, which you look upon it and you don't really see a door anywhere. You see windows on the third and second floor, but you don't really see an entrance. How would you like to proceed?
Nice as this place is, I think we kind of need to get our horse.
I look around if I see a squirrel.
Do you
That's the
think?
first thing.
Roll me a perception check.
What were you saying, Oscar?
We'll wait for the perception check.
I just
18.
Ooh,
Nice.
give me a second. I got the image. It's processing. Give me a second. Nice. What you basically see, as I will change this to this. Hell yeah. So looking around in the surrounding areas, in the outside, you see just maybe 7 oaks, very well trimmed. You see that there's been actual care put in those trees. If he hasn't been here for over a decade, you see that everything is relatively clean. Like there's no droppings, no what you assume overgrown grass and everything. Like this is well kept, and where is it? There it is. There it is. And you find, my good sir, some odd thing that you look at it, and you immediately spot the yellowish fur with spots of white and darker brown on it. But it doesn't really resemble a squirrel. It just resembles something similar to a squirrel. You spot this entity on one of the oak branches that you've fallen, just way up, maybe 20 feet above you, staring at you with these beady, aquatic eyes.
Well, then I nudge Link and point towards the squirrel.
Yeah, Link is going to look where Scree is pointing and probably notice this thing and... That's a funky looking squirrel.
What are you looking at? Okay, let's-
That. And he points.
Oh, it's adorable. Do I know what it is, Rex? Do I have any idea?
Roll me a nature check. Or a religion check. Any of you can, actually.
Let's
Nature
go.
check. Here we go. 18. Finally.
See if
It
anybody...
is kind of obvious who this is, but
16.
I'll just roll for the lols. I'll just do a nature check. This is the lowest. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh god. Wait, you know what it is? No.
No, I mean, we were told what this squirrel's supposed to be, so
Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't know what it is exactly.
Oh yeah. I thought you were like new to species. Like, god damn, you got my notes. Jesus.
I know he's
Yeah, I
actually
know.
a hacker, you know.
Yeah.
I live in your attic.
So both of you,
Why do you think he took the bone last session? He knew what it would mean.
okay, both of you know. Well, first of all, both of you rolled history or not history, nature, right?
Nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you, Scree, it's just a fucked up squirrel.
Like druid squirrel, whatever.
Yeah. For Link, you know that this is basically simply called a phase squirrel. It's basically like with the horse that you acquired, there always are well Fey equivalent, and the Fey equivalent are usually more, better than one in the moral planes, intellectually and in other aspects. You, you know that this squirrel has relatively good hearing, good understanding, and can comprehend and even speak languages, but in rare cases. Aries.
Yeah.
Additional on top of this, that these face squirrels usually make friendships that last for their entire lifetime. Knowing that what Roach said about this place, you assume either this is Roach's companion for life or friend for life, or I guess maybe the previous house owners. Oh yeah, also, this thing can live up to 700 years. As it just kind of looks at you all, timidly looking, spying at you, but doesn't make any, I guess, motion to hide it.
Yeah. Aris does as they always do. When it says, "Hello," and then like politely bows towards his head. We'll be staying here for a while.
All of a sudden, the squirrel from the branch 20 feet to a branch to 19, then 16, just start jumping down from one branch to another, just showing off its finesse for a few seconds before going to the branch that basically all of you fell off, and just bellows out, "No can do, mister. No can do."
Okay.
What seems to be the issue?
The house is possessed by spirits? Mad spirits?
Huh.
Hmm.
Well, maybe we would be able to take care of those spirits.
Okay. All of a sudden, you just hear a loud, like a loud trunk getting broken apart. As you see, there was this wall section by the entrance, like by the place you landed, and you just hear this loud crank as the wall just splits apart, just opens up. Just a bunch of like loud crunching sounds, like several trees just broke apart.
Yeah. Aris will like whisper both to Scree and Link, like, "Do you know what this means?"
Off screen and their
No.
familiar raven look at Ares.
Time to explore.
Time
Yeah,
to...
yeah.
Let's go.
I really hope that Radish is gonna be fine for a while.
Cut to
He
Radish.
survived.
Cut to Radish is just looking like very stoically as he's getting dragged to the glue factory.
Sorry, I have to press this button.
Oh yeah. So Lang, about the backseat.
Oh yeah.
So she planted her face on the ground, falling right.
Yeah.
You
She-
heard you heard groans of disappointment, but she never got up.
Ah,
Oh.
Link, be the gentleman.
Yeah. He thought she would have gone up on her own, but apparently not. So yeah, he is going to Crossfire. Hey, need a hand?
She's asleep.
Oh.
She just
He just
Well,
gave up and
cats
fell
can't
asleep.
really cats really can't fall asleep anywhere, huh? And back to bridal carrying, I guess.
Oh, you're just gonna carry her into the house?
Yeah.
Well, if Chris has no objections.
Ares walks first, I believe. Then.
Okay. Well, you walk in and you see a very nice, wide open interior. You see what you assume would be a hollowed out tree. You can see the first floor where you are, the second floor, and the third floor. And there's several just spiraling staircases leading upwards. On the first floor, you see just an open space with what you assume are just large table for like 12 people, nice chairs planted to the ground, completely just devoid of any furniture or anything besides that. Looking at the second floor through the stairways, you see nothing. You see shadow.
Ares will like shout, "Spirits,
Oh
hello!"
my god.
And then,
I
as doing that, he will enchant his walking stick with shillelagh.
Oh my god.
yeah, just prepare to whack a summer bitch.
Yeah, Whack a
And
ghost.
not to be that player, but I have dark vision.
You can't see it into it. You
Damn,
saw,
it's magical darkness.
You saw that from outside that the third and the second floor has like windows that they're not closed, so natural light should pour in. But it's like literally first floor you see everything clearly, the brownish interior. The second floor is just darkness. Like if you like it's yeah.
I think they're up there.
Just gonna...
Well, what we're waiting for? Let's go. And then he also like summons a flame in his other hand to try to produce some light.
You all just see as he walks in, and the light just flickers out, and he's just gone in the in the darkness.
Darkness.
Hey, Oscar, we can't see you.
Can I hear
Ares,
them?
you mean?
Yeah, Ares, yeah.
Sorry, Aris. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Can I hear them, Ares?
Yeah, you can hear them. You can hear quite
Then he
well.
pops up his head from the darkness. What do you mean?
Look here, and Lank is going to just stick his hand into the darkness to show that it disappears.
Still like with his head, only his head sticking out of the darkness. He like turns to look at your hand. Ooh.
And currently, we can only see your head. You look like you've been decapitated.
Then he like will pretend to have died, like tilt his head, close his eyes, stick out his
Oh
tongue.
no!
What?
Oh no, he's dead.
I'm dead.
Well, the spirits got to him. Shame.
Spirit has gotten to. Oh no.
So, quick question, Araxis.
Yes, yes.
The second floor, you said the windows were open.
Yeah, the windows are like there's no any like protrude like glass or anything, and the windows are just holes made in the buildings. And you saw that the light, plenty of light, but just going upwards from the first floor is just shadow. Yeah.
Does it look like there is shadow on the second floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I stick back my head inside the darkness, do I see anything, or is it pitch black?
It's pitch black, and you feel kind of cold. Like the temperature dropped like 10 degrees.
Yeah.
Does it
And-
look like the darkness extends to the second floor?
Well, you're on the first floor. The second floor is darkness. So
Yeah, we're like on the stair.
Okay.
We are on the stairway to the second floor. Like
Okay, my bad.
the darkness starts
completely
at the
missed.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a bit hard to see up here.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and Eric starts walking like a blind man, like swinging his stick on the floor, as like on side to side as he's walking.
For a second, I thought you said not stick on, but somebody else just swing it.
Yeah, it sounded like you said not stick.
Stick, yeah.
Yeah.
Swing his stick on the floor like a blind man.
From side to side, like as he's walking up the stairs.
Okay. You just feel cold in the second floor.
Can I feel the heat from this fire in his left hand or not?
You feel it, but like good feet from the fire. Everything else just gets colder.
Yeah, I think he like closes his hand and makes the flame disappear as it doesn't give any light.
So how's everybody else gonna proceed in this?
I'm going to do something. I cast Prestidigitation.
Uh-huh.
And I will just do something, silly and make the sound of some howling wind. Just to, set the atmosphere.
I see. The wind all of a sudden picks up as the howling begins.
We have to watch out for spirits up here.
You know we're still back here, right? We can't really hear you.
Well, come on then.
Come on.
This is slow.
Alright, Scree. I never thought I would tell you this, but hold my hand.
Okay. Screen gently grabs Lang's hand and with their claw-like fingers.
And you're still holding it back, or are you putting it like sitting on a seat? Or sitting her on the floor in the first.
No,
Across
he
the board.
carries her with one arm and Scree with the other.
Other.
Sack.
Yeah, just over his shoulder.
Not my fucking god, dude.
God.
Okay.
If
From
this
Battle
place really
Carry
is
to-
haunted, he can't really just leave her downstairs asleep. She might fucking die.
You're gonna.
So yeah.
Yeah.
No, so very much it went from Bridal Carry to Caveman Carry.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Scree goes with Lank.
Yeah, and you hear bang, bang, bang as there's hitting the staff alongside the stairway. He walks up.
Well, just you know what, Eric, just roll me a perception check. Just a nice little perception check. Who knows?
Nice little perception check. Ooh, 19.
Oh, well, just wandering around, just kind of trying to figure out if you can find a way out. Eventually, you do find not a stairway down, but a staircase upwards. But besides everything else, this entire second floor, from your perspective, is just empty. You didn't bump into anything except for walls.
Yeah.
Huh.
So like I've just searched through the entire second floor.
You assume with your best abilities you have. And
Yeah.
Quick question, Raxus. Would any of us know how the spell darkness works?
I guess if you roll Arcana.
Scree
Don't
will
have-
not roll Arcana.
I don't-
19!
I do not have that knowledge.
Scree would have that knowledge, but they're not going to use it.
I have trivia!
I mean, darkness is a bit roguelike.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Correct, is correct.
I would say it would fit this character quite well. So.
Yeah.
Use
Uh,
the rogue spell.
oh wait, did you roll 19 for this?
I rolled 19 for this.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
I roll well on the trivia, okay?
Yeah. Okay. So because you roll that, you know the darkness is quite a useful spell, quite easy to get your hands on if you know the people who's willing to make you a spell. And you realize that while this possesses the I guess the serve points of
Attributes.
darkness. Yeah, attributes of darkness. This is something else, because usually, darkness lasts for
Up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, quite a while. And if the squirrel is correct and it's, cursed, maybe something or someone is hiding in here? Because if it was one-time use, it would just evaporate in a matter of minutes, but if the squirrel doesn't believe that it's been here, either some item is causing this, or something here that is maintaining concentration on this.
Scree, could you quickly just hold on to my cloak? And he's going to guide Scree's hand to his cloak so that he can, with a free hand, just kind of feel along the wall to see if... Well, Ares just felt around the ground, so maybe it's something a bit higher up.
Yeah, like I hit the walls. I get to do like a general outline of the walls. And we found another stairway up. I hit it.
Yeah,
Just to the third floor.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
He also just holds the wall. Oh, when it holds the wall, holds the cloak, and then, just looks like they can't see for shit, nor can their familiar. Just dark. They have normal dark vision, so
Yeah.
they just stay perched on the shoulder.
The whispers that the spirit can't hear us.
One of you roll me, okay, between six, from 1 to 6, any of you pick a number 2 times.
5 and 3.
Okay?
2 and 5.
No, you cannot pick 5.
Yeah, it is one.
Oh.
Wait.
What?
Everyone has. Okay. Which one did you pick, Link?
5 and 3.
Oh, 5 and 3, yeah. Then I have 2 and 4.
Okay.
Then I have the rest. 1 and
And
6.
1 and
6.
6.
Okay, let's see! Dun, 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 dun.
Leg!
Let's go!
Link, all of a
Let's
sudden,
suffer!
roll me a perception check and a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, 1d20. I am going to add one of my side-bolstered knacks on this perception check.
Uh-huh.
So I get to add 1 d8 just to be safe.
Uh-huh. And it's gonna be...
And
okay.
that's a total of 18 then.
No.
Yeah. And then 1d20 plus, let's see, I think it's, plus 7. Okay.
I thought it was, yeah.
Oh, oh no. All of a sudden you feel like you walk in, it's a lot more colder, chiller, and then all of a sudden you feel like the temperature already cold dropped like another 10 degrees, and it's now like you feel freezing. As all of a sudden you look around and you see just a single shadowy hand grab towards you through the shadow and just touches your chest and goes through it. You, my good sir, for failing to react in time, you take 17 cold damage.
I used my reaction for uncanny dodge and have that damage.
Let's go. Okay.
Let's go, level 5!
So that
At the
would
moment touch, you're like,
yeah.
Like,
So
hand, oh no,
um,
dodge.
so it would be 8. Let's go.
8, let's
can
go.
I ask a question?
Yeah.
If he uncanny dodges, doesn't that mean he moves suddenly?
Yep, he kind of just jerks away from this. Probably a step
And
back then.
Yeah, and I'm holding on to you. So how would that end?
Well, basically, it went through his thing, not you. Are you gonna also take damage? Or are you gonna be?
No, I think it's more like I'm pulling him along now, just a step back.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, a hand just went through you, Link, and then all of you in this house, second number 4, you just hear a very nice warning. Go away.
Guys, there's a ghost. He touched me.
bad touch.
It's fucking cold.
It's fucking cold.
I can, and then, well, I'm gonna regret doing this for Scree, but Scree's like, okay. I cast Detect Magic.
Oh!
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna regret this, or am I? That's gonna be. I'm gonna regret this. I know I'm gonna regret this, but you know what? At this point, it's like, I can't see the dark.
Okay.
We're being attacked. Detect magic.
So what happens is you see just all of a sudden the entire room changes from black smoke to just crimson mist. You realize the entire room is just dense with evocation magic. But as one would do in art, if you have a bunch of one color, it highlights the color that is not that color. As in the mists of red, you see this little individual. Where is it? God fucking damn it. Okay. Give me a second. You see this little individual hiding in the mist. Hiding in the crimson mist. There you go. On the second floor.
Do they look friendly?
Oh, so I can see. Great, I can see.
Yeah, you can see it.
I see, and now comes the fun part. How do I tell that that I'm the only one who can see this thing? Okay, so it's a smoky apparition, I would say. That's how I would describe it, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, so. Oh, shit. I can't communicate, I just thought of.
You can.
Because you can't see us.
Oh, wait, I can see Link now, yeah, never mind.
Oh yeah, you
Can I?
could.
Can I?
I love the.
Or
I
can I
love,
only see?
I love the
Can you
fact
see
when-
someone is
I,
touch?
I love the fact
Is
that
touching considered sight?
I love the fact that now you forgot that you can do voices in people's heads. You just forgot. It's like, huh?
No, I can do it, but I just have to able to see them.
You're literally holding his hand. You can see his hand. You can see him.
Okay, so I'm holding his cloak, but I can see him. Okay,
Yeah.
if that counts, I'm just checking if that counted. So,
Okay.
okay, then I'll discommunicate this to Lank.
I can see the spirit ahead.
Well, great. Fucking blast it.
Blasted.
I will see what I can first gain from it.
Are you for real right now?
Hey,
My
hey,
chest feels like it's freezing over.
Should we head upstairs? I don't think there's anything here.
There's a ghost here. It touched me.
Is there? Yeah.
You just hear.
Where?
You just hear.
I don't know. I can't see.
Away or perish.
How about you go away and you perish?
Are you an evil spirit?
Well, let me just quickly roll letter d6. Let's see. Hey, look at that! Scree, what you basically see, it has these two mandible claws with 3 fingers looking sharp, and he kind of reaches towards the leg, and the hand, the limb detaches, it kind of just goes for it, for Link. Link, roll me a perception check. And then dexterity.
Nat 1. Let's go.
You do not see it coming.
So, but I still do the deck save.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a total of 12.
Will fail. You take. Oh my god!
Oh, damn!
12.
I take 12 damage because I use my reaction to have it.
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh, and Caddy.
Okay.
And again, I get jerked.
Yeah, yeah. You just see the hand goes through Lang's chest and like, fuck. Also, give me a second, I got a call. Give me a second.
Oh no!
There it is. It's the call time. It's call time. It's call time. Rexus has some call time.
I mean,
Ares, it touched me again.
I can just blast burning hands all around me.
No! No!
No. Bad touch.
It's a deck save. But
Yeah!
Keep up and
it's
down like to make that a
fire.
button.
Then again,
Uh,
since I can't see that it is fire, it might not be as scary.
hmm.
It'll
And-
just be pain.
I can't teleport us out of here without sight. That's a problem.
Yep.
Can we gain sight someone?
Well, Scree has that.
Yeah. Scree has to direct us. You can you connect me, like the 3 of us, and we can
Yeah.
do 3-way
I would ac-
communication?
Yeah, no, I actually
Or do you
think
need
that
sight?
would be real. Yeah, I need sight, so we would need to get back down on the first floor. But I feel that it would be really funny if we end up like connecting our minds like that, and then we can just make. Since one of us has the sight, we could probably just communicate. Oh yeah, no, it's there.
Wait, you didn't take the screen. You didn't take the invocation that you can see through other people's eyes, right?
No, I don't have the invocation.
Yeah.
I can only see from my own familiar, but my familiar can't see shit.
Yeah.
So basically, my familiar is also worthless in this situation.
I could just lob a burning sphere up here and I can roll around.
Yeah, you need also to think about this is a fucking treehouse.
I can control my
Yeah.
fire.
Do
But
not.
this is also why Scree hasn't fired an Eldritch Blast yet, because this is probably not the place to just shoot an Eldritch Blast right away.
It's literally trying to kill him.
It might shoot now, but careful first. Oh,
The
guys, being
sphere
an
would not
asshole.
scramble object.
Pew.
Okay, flaming sphere is not a good one.
Yeah, I know, because it sets things on fire.
Yeah. I could cast healing spirit.
Only the difficult thing would be that we can't see.
You can see it. Goodberry.
The reason I was dreading to cast Detect Magic is because I'm in an Archdruid's house. I'm gonna be probably a bit overwhelmed with all the magic going around.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can just see it fine. Okay, cool, this works.
To be fair, he hasn't been here for 17 years.
I can turn it into a sheep and die.
Then we'd be.
Oh wait, no, that man's deceased.
Wait! Perfect idea! Perfect idea! Ah,
What's up?
I can turn into a beast that can negate for smell.
I
Wait,
swear
it's
upon
spirits
my
might
life,
smell.
I'm going to murder you.
Let's see here. You're currently level 5. Let's go check something, because I have a list of beasts you would be able to turn into.
Yeah,
Here we
it's
have it.
half.
Yeah, 1/2.
Crocodile.
So let's see here. you would be able to turn into a warhorse, reef shark. Never mind, not reef shark. Yeah, all of these
Giant
have,
sea eel.
yeah, never mind, no flying speed. Yeah, you would be able to turn into a warhorse, reef shark, giant seahorse, giant goat, crocodile, black bear, ape, giant poisonous snake, giant lizard variant, giant
Panther.
frog, constrictor snake, poisonous snake, giant crab, seahorse, squipper, octopus,
Giant
frog,
crab.
wolf, riding horse, panther, giant wolf spider, giant lizard, giant centipede, giant badger, elk, draft horse, boar, axe beak,
Lang.
pony,
Ren.
mule,
Space
mastiff.
space eel.
Ren.
Space
Yeah.
is fine. Not really. I don't think so.
So,
Ren. I think
What's
it's obvious what the Ares would turn into. A giant goat.
Oh,
no, we've already established
I'm
that the giant goats are the enemies.
Yeah, goats are the enemy.
so what are you
Alright.
gonna do?
Then
Like my idea here. Let's see if this. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I
that's-
try
Uh.
to? Let's see which one of these. Oh god, this is good. What is this? I'm not sure if this is canon.
Oh.
Bear rats, panther rats. Oh god. I don't know
rats.
if-
Rats.
We are the rats.
Erex,
Hmm?
do I know what an ursoi rat is?
A what now?
Apparently in D&D it's something called a even larger than giant rats. Nah, that this must be like strange thing.
I would say you know a lot of stuff.
Dude,
Wow.
dude, that is a homebrew thing.
Is it homebrew?
Yeah. Yeah, it's homebrew. It literally says homebrew on the right column.
Ah. Okay, then a panther. I'll turn into panther. With wild shape.
Okay.
And then can I try to use my keen smell to see if I can smell anything?
Sure.
Smell the ghost.
Roll me to see what you can smell.
And I have advantage on smell, so I'll roll this twice. Don't really know how you do it.
Uh-huh.
You just write ADV. Oh my
14.
god.
You smell the cold. It's getting uncomfortable being up here on the second floor.
Hmm.
Guys, I can't see shit. It's touching me inappropriately. I kind of want to back down. I
You
kind
hear,
of want to stab it, but I can't really do that when I can't see it.
you hear like an animal growl, like from some cat-like creature.
Oh, fucking great. There's a beast in here as well.
Scree, in the remnants, you just see all of a sudden a panther. Hmm.
Yeah.
So, how would you like to proceed?
Should I go into rage mode and just try to swipe the air around me with my claws? Like, phew. Like I know where the voice of Link came from, so I will avoid that area for now because I don't want to accidentally
No!
I don't want to accidentally swipe him
Oh,
with my
okay.
claws. So like swiping the air around me,
Okay.
Swipe left.
left, right, center. Climb the
Left, right, up, down, up, down.
climb the walls. Scratch.
Up, down, left, right. A, B, start, select.
Scratch walls.
Listen, the ghost bells out again. Away.
I'm going to prepare my action to if it approaches me yet again. I'm going to try to stab it with my psychic blade.
Glowy blade. Okay,
Okay.
you know what I think?
Hmm?
I think it's time. Scream, look. Point towards the apparition. The fingertips start to glow. and they fire an eldritch blast into his direction.
Roll to hit.
Nice.
Roll
Pew.
damage.
Two D10. Oh, yeah. Actually, you get to fire two
No.
Eldritch Blasts.
I'm only. Oh right, I get to fire 2, but I'll just fire 1 right now, just to show how serious we are.
Screen, just roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Pew. Oh, that's good. That's I'm proficient in it. 11.
We're all
That's
so
bad.
bad on these saves.
I had an idea, but let's see what happens.
All of a sudden, Screen, as you shoot the thing, all of a sudden the entire ghost, the shade, just disappears into the smoke, like thick smoke in the midst of red smoke. And all of a sudden that smoke starts to just float a bit, then take form into I guess more condensed form, and just starts rushing at you. Before you get to anything to react, it just goes into your hands. Like a sudden gust of wind just rushes into your hands, and you feel sudden tense pain. Moments after, the entire room on the second floor vanishes of anything. And Scree, your left hand just kind of hurts. It's
Oh, wait. So is the darkness gone?
yeah, it's full. Just like all of a sudden, like a sudden vacuum, just whoop, and it's all gone.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
you did it. Oh fuck!
And you-
There's a panther.
yeah, you see Panther with like looking around, it's scared, like fur, like floofed.
I imagine, like you're like, oh wait, it's a panther. Wait, why is the panther blue? Wait a minute, hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
what's Panther pink?
Why is a panther?
No,
The
it's not
pink panther. No.
Dun dun
No,
dun
it's-
dun.
Scree's holding their left hand and in pain, like, ah.
You good, Scree?
Yeah, Ares turns back into human form. You see the panther morphs back. That didn't really work.
Scree inspects their hands real quick.
The pain fades away slowly. You don't feel anything unusual. It's just
You good?
Are both of you okay?
They just wag the left hand a bit and then they just nod.
I feel a bit cold, but otherwise I'm more or less fine.
Yeah. Can Ares like? Yeah, Ares, look. Can I look over you for a moment?
Go ahead.
He wants to check if Lenk is taking any external damage. Unbutton your shirt.
Tell me to strip already, are you? He will unbutton his shirt. Time to go topless for the second time in this campaign.
And carrying a girl.
And carrying a girl. Don't worry, I have finesse.
Sure, I say that.
I know it's quite incredible that she just manages to sleep through all of this bullshit.
Do Lenk look any different? Any visible?
Oh, you see his green skin around his heart is now a bit purple, like as if been outside in the cold. But it's not like permanent, as you see color is slowly returning to his chest.
Well, that was uncomfortable, but I think Scree got it, so
Yeah,
that's good.
that's great job, Scree. Like patting Scree on the shoulder. I didn't see what you did, but Must have been amazing.
He just did the whole pointing thing, and then does like a pew pew action with finger guns with its hand.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have seen you use Sailor's Blast. Yeah.
All of a sudden, you hear this grinding sound as a lot of breaking happens in the house that you are. Just a bunch of cracking and the whole house is starting to slowly deform. All of a sudden, you see from one of the windows, like there's 4 windows in the second floor. They're all just circular. And you see from one of them, the squirrel arrives, just running up as the whole place deforms and it gets a bit more elevated. And it says, well done. The house is free. And I can put things back together.
You're welcome.
As all of a sudden, you just hear like loud butt sounds, and looking down to the first floor, you see like massive leather furniture appear out of the ground as the ground, which is made of wood, just literally rips itself open and stuff just starts to emerge and then closes it behind itself. So instead of just having a single table with chairs, now you have what seems to be a kitchen, a handful of these sofas made of what seems to be just leather. You don't know what kind. A handful of bookshelves with a bunch of tomes that seem to be ancient as fuck. And on the second floor, the cracking starts to begin, and you see from feet wide walls, right? Just a foot width, right? Just that thick. Comes an entire array of beds, one out of the other, just kind of just sprouting out and just planting themselves in specific sections of this place. In a matter of minutes or so, the entire second floor could house up to 20 people with that amount of beds there are.
Oh, hot damn.
And then you hear some noise in the third floor.
Shall we go up and check?
Of course we should.
Okay.
Right.
Going to the third floor, same staircase as before. You see that it's just almost like an observatory. You see that the third floor doesn't really have, like, it has a half roof, and it's like 30 by 30 feet of just flooring with a handful of tables with a bunch of instruments of glass on it. And then there's this then there is just this opening to the outside to southwest, and it's pretty peaceful. And you realize all of a sudden, looking down, you think the house grew at least 15 feet.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
I wonder what kind of magic this is.
Probably druid.
Yeah, I know, but how?
Years of practice, young boy. As all of a sudden the squirrel just follows you to the third floor. And he kind of stands on his... He stands on his back legs, scratching his face, looking at all of you. Name's Akur. A pleasure to meet you. I am... the keeper of this place.
Yeah, we heard that much from Roach. The name's Link. And these folk are... Yeah, introduce yourselves.
He just nods explicitly. Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. How can I assist you? Your guests, as per Master Roach's request.
Well, I can do this now. Scream pulls up their hood a little bit to look curiously at the glass things. Then their eyes light up as they head towards the table with the glass things. Very interested,
Mm-mm.
almost excited.
Roll me an investigation check to see what you can deter. Anything else? As the squirrel stands on its hind legs, and you realize the squirrel is maybe 2 feet tall at its full length, but he
7.
yeah. Basically, the squirrel just pays like on its hind legs at attention, looking at all of you.
Yeah, I introduced myself before, but I'm Aries.
Cool. Pleased to meet you.
Yeah.
So, how long was this house haunted?
Uh, um, uh, 2 years. Don't tell Mr. Roach. I told him that the house was good, and it is good now. Just don't tell him. Don't tell him.
What was that darkness before?
He shakes his head wildly. I don't know. I do not know. One day he just came here, and it was scary.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Roman insight check.
Nah.
He's very
I
anxious
can't
about
lead
this.
this squirrel.
This squirrel is just too good.
Seems about right.
Yeah.
So what do I find out about the glass things?
Okay, so you see that this is like a shit ton of components for alchemy, vials, baubles, basically measurements for basically for alchemy's sake, from liquids to solids, all kinds of instruments to measure precise dosages or I guess ingredients for specific stuff. The entire like there's like God, an hour passed. That's why I didn't hear music. Basically, looking at over, you find like maybe 12 vials and about like 40 different instruments from like half a feet wide to a few inches wide. And it's like empty. There's nothing been worked on, and it seems to be just placed as like I guess if somebody wants to do anything or yeah. Give me a second.
Well, okay, so at least I know it's an alchemy lab. That's all I actually need to know because no, Scree's gonna just look at all the things excitedly, like, oh.
The squirrel immediately jumps on the table, looks at you, looks at the glass instruments. Yes. Very fine selection of glass instruments for the alchemists. Are you an alchemist, young mistress? It all of a sudden scratches its face.
She quickly snaps out and looks at the squirrel and shakes their head and it says the word and it says this in a slightly higher pitched voice. Interested.
No, it's not. Well, I shall leave you to what you wish to do. Master Roach gave you permission to do whatever you want, so you do whatever you want, and I'll make supper. And all of a sudden, just jumps off the table, and just sprints to the first floor. Like that kind of sprinting where you almost like fall over. You with passive insight, you know that this squirrel is anxiety ridden.
Yeah. Aries like it's still like it thinks of like the 8 good berries he still has in his backpack. So, when he stumbled them this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Like first ignore them. Stuff is good. Good berries are
Well,
tasty.
you guys seem fairly interested in exploring the house and such. I'd like to go fetch radish before supper, so I'll just leave I am here in one of the beds, okay?
Yeah, that seems good. I want to see if there's even more floors.
Yeah, just be careful.
Mm-hmm. What is everybody doing?
Exploring the house
Okay.
like an excited kid.
Okay, roll me
Three,
investigation.
exploring the alchemist stuff like
Okay.
an excited kid.
Okay, for screen, roll me a nature investigation with advantage. For Aries, roll just with advantage investigation. Lang, as you went outside, all of a sudden the squirrel walks outside as well with you. Did they do something wrong? Why are you leaving?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm gonna come back
Will
real
you?
soon. I'll just need to fetch a horse that was left by the big tree in the center.
The great
We got
street.
a ride with Roach up to the top, and he couldn't really bring the
Uh,
horse.
okay, I'll make a thing here, and all of a sudden, the squirrel just looks at the bushes, like 12, 10 feet tall, like hedge bushes, and all of a sudden, just a section of it just fucking sinks into the ground violently. It just leaves a puff of leaves on the ground. Here, you can go. You can go. Please come back soon.
Thank-
Yes.
Yeah, as soon as possible. What time is it right now, by the way?
It's actually like 2-ish p.m.
Okay, yeah, okay. Then he will be coming back.
Yeah. You would have left him? Oh my.
No. What I meant is then he will come back immediately after finding the horse, because like if it was like later in the evening, then he does have some business to do tend to
Yeah, yeah.
after dark.
But you guessed like it's gonna take you 2 hours to just traverse to the center. Good thing is you can see where you need to go in the distance,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
can't really miss it. I can't
Yeah.
really get lost.
Yeah. Okay. Is there anything you wish to do while traversing? Like maybe looking out for something or observing, maybe trying to understand something, maybe.
Yeah, no, he is probably just going to keep a further eye out for potential thieves' cant.
Perception check. Scree, you roll 2d20, so 2 rolls.
I had to roll one nature check, and you said to advantage investigation for both, right?
Yeah, both for nature and investigation. Yeah, you get both.
So I
of
need
those.
to roll one more nature check just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, okay. Apparently the dice hate me today.
I mean,
Don't worry, they hate
I might
me
have
as well.
broken the dice, though. Yeah, I got an error message from the dice bot
Okay.
before.
Okay. So, Scree, what you basically get is what's that thing called? Overstimulation. As there's
Yeah.
perfectly very well crafted instruments in front of you, and there's so many, and you kind of don't even know where to start, and you kind of just like go just like try to figure out what to pick, what to try, what to do. It's very well preserved, but you just kind of just lost yourself of just yeah. As for Ares, though, looking around, okay, so the first floor is like a half terrace, half study, 30 by 30 feet. The second and the first floor are like 90 by 90 feet of space. It's very open, very wide. Second floor is basically just a bunch of beds, comfortable looking ones. Also, it seemed like you placed your companion on the bed. You didn't like.
Yeah, he said that he did.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just you look at the second floor. There's literally nothing. Just a bunch of nice quality beds made of basic rootwood, hay, leather, and just you assume either feathers or wool blankets and pillows. Well, wool blankets and then pillows of feathers. Going to the first floor, though, you see there's like 2 bookcases filled with brim with tomes and scrolls and just items, curios, if you will. And you see there's like this kitchen area. You see, where you assume our kitchen area, where you see the squirrel all of a sudden stands on one of the counters, and seems to be just dragging a bunch of fruit and nuts into a bowl. And while using some of it for himself to, like, move himself, some of those fruits and nuts just start to float mid-air, and they move following him. Like these, shut the fuck up, hard. Anyway,
Hard?
but yeah, because in the dice roller. Also,
Yes.
looking around, you find where the squirrel is working to make the supper, a trap door. It's closed. Doesn't seem to be locked. It's just trap door that is closed.
Ooh. Ooh. I get excited. Ooh. I want to open the trapdoor.
As you try to open the trapdoor, it opens quite well, but all of a sudden the squirrel jumps on the trapdoor, kind of pushing it close again. How can I help you? You need something from the cellar? I can help.
Oh, is that the cellar? What's down there?
More of the same. It's a bit cooler, so that's where most of the good stuff there is. There's also my personal nut collection, but also there's fine wine, ale, and something that's forbidden for you. Master Roach's orders.
So can I not just take a small peek?
Oh no, you can. All of a sudden he just pushes aside and just opens widely the trap door. He all of a sudden like, you see that there's nothing, just darkness, but you see light natural is coming in, and there's like this normal staircase. The squirrel just jumps into the darkness, and all of a sudden you just like, hold on a moment. You just hear a voice echo in the darkness for a few seconds, a bunch of scribbling, and then the squirrel reemerges back. There, I marked the place where you cannot go. Everything else you can go. That's good.
Yeah, that's very good. Thank you.
Good. All of a sudden, just jumps back on the counter and proceeds to dissect the fruit. Which is very weird, Ares, as you look at him. Like, he has like his claws, like these sharp claws that is like kind of carving the fruits up, but also the fruit that are floating just getting severed in like dozens of parts in dices.
Yeah.
You know what's about to happen? Oh no. What you gonna do?
Can I jump down?
You want to jump down? Or is
there a stair?
There's stairs.
Yeah, I think stairs down. Okay, I thought this
Yeah.
was like just a hole.
Yeah, you make your way down. There is no light, and it gets cooler moment after moment as you get down.
Is there no light, you said?
Yep.
Then I will give my own light. Be
What
careful,
you
just things
what
on
you
fire.
basically see is maybe, whew, you assume this chamber is like 80 by 200 feet. It's like a long, like wide but very long cellar with a bunch of massive kegs of wood, and it has markings in Druid, craft, and common, a specific brew and year. And you see the oldest one is a wine that doesn't really have a name, but if it's to believe what it says, the first keg, when you approach, it's about 400 years old. Looking more in the cellar, you see what you assume is a Kur's home. You see this small carving into the cellar, placed with a bunch of wood, cloth, and a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton of nuts on top of it. Walking through more of the cellar, you find a door, a simple wooden door, and there very hastily there's another piece of door on top of it, says, please do not go and please do not enter.
Please do not enter. Big smirk. He gets a big, Ares gets a big smile on his face.
Oh no.
But he holds himself back for now.
He holds himself for now. Okay.
He has looks like inspects the door but see if it's locked or not.
The door has no locks. And,
Yeah. He's careful. He doesn't really open the door. He's like He inspects it. Lightly knocks on it. Not loud enough they can actually hear from upstairs. And then he like continues exploring the rest of the basement until he's satisfied. And
roll me investigation.
investigation.
20. Nice. Looking around, you count in total 40 kegs of mead, like 5 mead, 5 ale, and then 30 wine. Red, white, from all regions of the empire, names you can't really pronounce.
5 mead, 5 ale, and 30 wine.
Yeah. And when we're talking like kegs, we're not talking small barrels. We're talking like 20 by 30 feet big, like massive ones.
God, that's a large.
Yeah, and 40 of those. And looking around, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. You look at the home of the squirrel. You count. You just eyeball it. You think there's like 2,000 nuts, all kinds, in this little place. It's a literal pile. It's literally like a dragon's hoard, but for a squirrel.
I hide a good berry among the pile.
I see. But besides that,
giving something back. Yep.
As you look around, you see the door, with the "Do not enter, please." But besides that, it's very plain. It's literally just the floor is literally dirt. Stone walls, or I guess just natural walls of stone. And yeah, it's pretty just chill. There's nothing in at the bottom, just a bunch of alcohol.
Yeah. Careful not to set it on fire. With my fireball in my hand.
God.
Yeah, after being satisfied, he will walk back up again. Like the cogs in his brain working, trying to figure out how and when he wants to enter that door.
How and when? I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, Scree, anything else, or are you gonna just try to figure out alchemy? Or anything else besides that?
Well, Scree eventually decides to, okay, alchemy great, we can do this, but the spirit thing probably says us. I'm just gonna go to a lower floor and just sit down for a bit with my familiar. And it's like, I need to think first.
Okay. So, yeah, you see the squirrel is making stuff as he did. Link, my boy.
I rolled a nat 1.
I know. You literally think like, what a fucking day. Walking your way back, a long way back to just to the center. You make it to the center. No incidents happen to you, and you find the car literally placed where you left it. The horse, Radish, still chilling by it, eyes you for a second,
He approaches and kind of pets the horse on the nose. Really sorry, we were tossed out like 2 hours away from here. I didn't think it would end up like that, but I'm here now, and it's getting not late, but I have a few things I need to do before we get back to the rest. So he jumps up on the cart, and he is going to woods.
Okay.
Okay, we get a favorite crazy man again.
Let's go.
Oh, give me a second. I need to find the proper music for this. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, you've been waiting for this.
I've been. Oh yeah, I forgot the sad music. Yes. Yes, baby.
Yes, baby, yes.
So, okay. You know that it will take you like 40 minutes, maybe less, who knows? But yeah. Without any incident, you make it. The familiar place. Shit. And of course, I guess how would you approach this situation now that you're like you see the entrance, you see that there's no people, streets are busy as ever. It's somewhere around 6 p.m. now. You've been gone for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, no, he thinks about, sneaking in, but then realizes, there's not really any point to doing that. He knows that the man is fucking strong, judging by the grip he had on him.
Grip.
So, he is just here for answers, so he is just going to step inside.
You step inside. The boots creak heavily, and then all of a sudden you hear what? And all of a sudden you see the hand goes above the counter as he grips the counter and pulls himself from the floor, and you see the familiar gaze as he stares you down. There's this familiar smile.
We need to talk.
He kind of raises both his hands almost like ceremoniously in front of you, and then spreads them wide. I'm here. What would you like to talk about?
Who the fuck are you?
He just smiles. You should know.
Do I recognize him at all?
Roll me a history check with disadvantage. Now say my name. Okay, I'm gonna play the music now. This is gonna be sad in a second. Let's go. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to roll until then.
Are you enjoying the music? Got pretty sad.
Let's go, that one! I have no clue.
You just blink, and you're like, you don't know him at all.
Who the fuck are you?
He looks a bit displeased by the fact that you recognize him, and walks a bit to his left.
Don't say my name, I don't even know who you are.
The man man just kind of stares you down as he kind of walks back and forth behind the counter. Looks at you up and down. I know you, but you don't know me. I know what runs in your blood, yet you don't even know my name. You truly are a
Well-
lucky one, aren't you?
Well, we weren't really blessed with names back then.
True. He kind of scratches his beard. Well, not beard, but just like facial hair. Looking a bit uncomfortable. What it was a donor, if you will. Many of us were. Mhm.
Donor of what?
All of a sudden, as you say that, he kind of looks at you and just gets a fist out and stabs the desk or the counter in front of it. But before he connects his desk with his fist, about a feet of distance, all of a sudden a sharp purplish knife emerges and just hits it instead. Woods lets go of his hand, the knife stays in the wood on the counter. That kind of donor.
Is that the same as Link's?
You would say his is a lot more darker, while yours quite more brighter. And also, you can only concentrate for so long. While he literally let go of it and it's stuck in the counter.
Okay. Oh fuck. Yeah, so Link is going to conjure up his own then. And I think his is also much less compact. It doesn't have a specific shape. Kind of flickers.
As he kind of continues walking back and forth behind the counter, all of a sudden you hear just a click behind you. As the door all of a sudden loses like the perception of a door and more like a wall. You realize that the roots basically destroyed the door and now it made it a wall. You can't leave.
I expect this.
Yeah. As the man looks back at you, you and many others, supposed to be the Empire's greatest. How poorly did it went? So much blood, sweat, tears, so much money, so many lives lost. But at least here you are. Still living, breathing. Do you feel alive?
What happened that night? Why was there a fire?
There is a very uncomfortable smile. Like the one that the smile goes so wide you think its skin is about to rip in specific parts. Because we were deemed unsuccessful. We were at the heart of the Empire, in the Golden Plains. We were sanctioned by the Emperor himself, not the current one, the previous one. For 2 decades, we had the funding, the manpower, the knowledge, the cooperation of all that needed to know. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, It was deemed unnecessary, problematic, disturbing, heretical. She just kind of shrugs. And the next day, the entire place was burned, torched to the ground. Those who survived, survived. Those who didn't, well, they didn't. As you can see, he kind of shows you the scar that is running up his face. I was supposed to die, but I didn't. I scooped what remained of my brain and made myself whole.
You said there were others who had come here. What of them?
It's been years. Some have traversed here by accident. Some looking for some sort of way out. Then he kind of just pulls out, just under the counter, a skull. Just puts it on the ground. You wanna guess? Was it your brother, sister, a sibling? By chance or by blood? Who knows? Then he pulls out another skull that it seems to be just cracked, like the top surface of the skull just cracked. This one tried a bit too much for persuading and he met his hand over there by the wall. He kind of points at the wall that used to be the door.
Like is just clutching his fist to the point of drawing blood.
He looks at your fist. Ease up. Like you're gonna remember any of them. You don't remember anything. That was the reason why you are the way you are. You were supposed to work for the Empire, the perfect blade, replacing the Emperor's shades. He kind of goes back behind the counter, digging something deeper. Almost like at the floorboards. You hear some massive tugging of metal.
Do I know what he means by the Emperor's shades?
Roll me a history check. Oh,
21!
God. The Emperor's shades, like you know that every political thing has like their own, I guess, not shadow council, but more like espionage, spies, and whatnot. The Emperor's shades are basically the biggest and most deadliest organization of them all. They are literally take orders only from the Emperor themselves, and they're basically masters of everything. From divinity to arcane, from espionage to just absolute cunning and brutality of martial prowess. They're the closest human, or I guess mortals, to gods.
Jesus Christ. And we were supposed to replace them. Oh my god.
And all of a sudden, Woods just kind of lifts his head back from the counter, looks back at you. Come on, ask. You didn't came here bleeding blood from your fists for nothing. He goes back behind the counter. Again, metallic pulling can be heard.
Why did I not awaken to these powers until just last week.
It's all matter of time. Eventually, all that were part of it will waken up to them. But the question is not why did you waken up? The true question is, when are you going to succumb to them? When are you going to become mad from them? When are you going to die because of them? That is the true question you should ask yourself.
He just strikes his fist into the table, probably manifesting his blade in the process, just driving it into the wood. I will not succumb.
You see, he's dragging some like metallic, like super heavy, looks like a lead chest out of the ground. And he just looks up at you and gives you another smile. Look at the skulls I gave to you just now. They said the same thing. Do you see them being very talkative? And he continues to look back at the chest.
I am different. I will be different. What the fuck is that now?
A lead
Motions
chest.
to the chest.
Never seen a lead chest before. Very good against divination.
Well, what's in it?
I don't really know. It's locked.
And you don't have a key.
He kind of looks up at you. No, but you have it.
What?
Your blood. As he kind of twirl, like there's no actual like lock. But you see one part of the chest where you assume the lock is, where you should open it. There's just a shit ton of spikes, like these tiny, blackish, bluish spikes decorating about like 4 inches of the opening. With the blood, you can unlock this chest. Of course, if you have the proper blood. Willing to risk it? Willing to see what's inside? I don't know what's inside. But it was valuable value enough that they decided to lock it in specific type of blood.
Who locked it?
Mother.
Oh no! Yeah, no, Lank is not even going to hesitate at that. He is just going to immediately just walk on over, and how does it look like he is going to?
It just looks like, you know, when there's like built in like locks in a chest.
Yeah.
In that section in front of it, there's just a shit ton of very pointy, sharp looking spikes.
How long are these spikes?
About an inch.
Ooh, that'll go straight through his palm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's going to slam his hand onto that.
Fuck you, yeet!
Let's go all in.
Roll me a con save.
Okay. Oh god. 21.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Very good time.
Okay, you slam it. All of a sudden, you think there's gonna be some resistance, you're gonna push it. No, as you slam it, all the needles go through the skin and point out all of it. You're in a lot of fucking pain at this very moment. Give me a second.
Fucking shit.
You take 25 points of piercing damage.
Oh!
As all of a sudden, for a second, you think, just the puncture is painful up, and then you feel the sucking motion. As you look at the chest, you don't see any blood dripping out, but then all of a sudden you feel like your hand is getting pulled into the chest. Like your literal force of life is getting extinguished before your eyes. And then you wait for a few seconds. The human next to you waits patiently, and then all of a sudden you just hear this loud clank. As all of a sudden all the spikes immediately retract, and you literally have like 8 or 9 holes that you can see through for a few seconds before it's covered in blood.
Well, how about that? And he is... The clank. Did it sound like it was
Yeah, it
the
opened up.
unlocking of a mechanism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As all of a sudden you see there's like there is like just a soft clang and slightly opens up. But it's still, the lid is still closed. As Wood just takes a few steps back, standing up. Well, shit. You open it, you can open it. Hey.
Yeah,
Nice job.
he is-
You didn't die.
But yeah, he is going to open it, yeah. Probably using the hand that doesn't have 9 holes through it.
Well, you open up what you thought, the interior is like very sturdy, metallic, very cold. Inside you find like this, like not bright, but like deep blue colored cloths decorating the innards of this chest. Very nicely made, very, I guess, with a lot of love. And in it, there is a letter. Just a single letter with a nice little seal that has the seal of... You know what? Roll me a history check.
Oh no! U20 +2. I'm going to make use of my bolstered knack to add to this.
Let's fucking hope so.
That's a total of 16.
Okay. Yeah, so you look at Woods, so Woods immediately recognizes the seal, and he just grins at you. Also, in the don't open it about the course isn't working. Basically, as you look around in this like nice blue thing, you also find this like very nice, very decorated dagger. That is like, it looks like a dagger, but it's like very bolted. It's very thick. It's like, how to say this? It looks fancy, but it looks too blunt and too big to be a dagger. I can't even describe it as a shape. It looks like the blade of this dagger is like 2 or 3 times too big for the hilt.
Okay.
It's a big dagger. Now this is a knife.
And yeah, there's literally a letter and this dagger, this blade.
And I don't recognize the seal on the
No. Oh wait, you do.
Trivia,
It's-
remember? You're the trivia
it's-
guy.
It's a very interesting seal because you've seen this before. Seal. Back like in your before you set out for this adventure. This seal is the Emperor seal. There's several tiers of seals in the Empire. From region to region, basically giving authority. The Emperor seal basically is absolute authority for the Emperor rules the Empire. So whatever the Emperor or the Empress wishes, it must be followed to the letter.
Oh no!
Wood has his hands behind his back, patiently waiting for you. You realize that he's like this, like his gaze changed entirely upon you. He looks a lot more stricter now, and he looks composed at you. There is no longer this maniac look at you. He seems to be serious. He's smiling a lot, he's smirking, but he's also extremely serious all of a sudden.
I am going to reach for the letter,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to open it.
Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second.
It's getting serious.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, so as you open it up, it's a very well written letter in common. And are you gonna read this out loud? Or are you
No,
gonna.
no, I will not.
Okay. It simply reads, "My child, if you're reading this letter, that means you are of my blood, descendant of me. I would like to apologize for you realizing this way. You've probably been through a lot of pain, for a lot of suffering, but you persevered up to this point. So I believe that you will achieve much in this world in your lifetime. At these final days of mine, I write to you to ask for forgiveness for never telling you what I was or what I did, and that you may forgive me for what I'm about to tell you next." Yeah. There's
Broke.
yeah, yeah. Well, here's the thing. There's dots after the next, and there's nothing else. Roll me an investigation check.
I am going to make use of
Yeah.
my Cybolster knack.
You realize that the next thing
24.
the next thing is written in some sort of magic. As when the next proceeds, the next letter proceeds to go beyond the paper into the sky in this red bloody font. But you don't see any like light glowing, no reaction from Woods. He probably doesn't see this. As the letter continues, "I am a heretic. By all means to the Empire. I have participated in the occult, the rituals of demonic and abyssal roots. Once my brother finds out about this, my final days will be counted, and all that I build for the sake of this empire will be destroyed in a matter of moments. Take this blade that is older than the land the empire governors, older than the empire itself from the very foundings. Have it as a token of my forgiveness, as I ask for your forgiveness as well. Signed, Mariana Augustinius, brother to Emperor Darius Augustinius. Can you just roll me a history check real quick?
17.
So current emperor, the current emperor is the 34th emperor called Illinois. He took the reins of emperor only 7 years ago. The previous emperors before that was Emperor Darius, who basically served the empire for 117 years before dying.
Oh! How
Oh,
many years did you say?
For 117 years, Emperor Darius served as emperor before dying of natural causes. Yeah, that was like he died 7 years ago. Yeah,
Yeah.
and you know that Darius did have a sister by the name of Mariana, who died. Well, how long ago did you got yourself out of that situation?
About 8 years ago.
Yeah, yeah, he died 8 years ago out of because of mysterious circumstance.
Oh my fucking god!
You look at Darius, not Darius. You look at Woods, and he stands proudly before you.
Quick question. Do you have that letter written down, or did you just
I-
improvise all of that?
I improvised it because I knew what I needed. But I can.
Fuck. I try to just write all of it down, just so I
There's
miss anything.
there's always a VOD. There's always a VOD.
That too. You're
Yeah.
right. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Oh.
As Woods very not cautious but very smugly says, "So, what did you read, Your Royal Highness?"
that's a F you.
He is going for the moment to ignore Wood, and he is going to take out the dagger and pull it out of its sheath.
There's no sheath. You think it's
Oh.
gonna be a sheath, but it's just this very junky thing. As you touch it, all of a sudden, because because your hand is still bleeding, right?
Yep,
Covered in
it
blood.
is.
As you touch it, all of a sudden you feel this familiar suction. As all of a sudden the blood drips and stops dripping from the blade. As all of a sudden, this is like this interesting bluish metal. Like you maybe think mithril. And then all of a sudden, the outer layers of this metal just shines bright bluish. As all of a sudden, this janky, bulky blade tears itself apart and basically extends itself 4 times, becoming this very sharp, long blade. About half an inch wide and about to 6 feet in length.
Oh my god! You mean to tell me that royalty themselves were involved in all of that? And that's
The emperor's very own sister was the main proprietor and funder of our operations. And I guess since you are supposed to be in the know, he kind of leans in towards the table looking at you. I am one of the people they were supposed to replace before I supposedly died and perished. I was one of the shades. He kind of taps you on the shoulder.
then why? Why are you fine with being replaced?
Because I serve the Empire and its wishes. Or the Emperor's. And if the Emperor wishes to replace us, that is his will.
I know.
So you've just been waiting here for me or someone like me.
I was just living life. Sitting, always protecting the thing that I was bestowed upon. Waiting, sleeping, waiting. Eventually opened up a shop, got a bunch of random knickknacks and trinkets that nobody really needs. Far away from Empire's eyes, far away from the dangers, but close enough for those who might be part of this little experiment to find me eventually.
And what now?
You live your life. That's your mother's wishes, isn't there? He kind of pats you on the shoulder. Oh, if you think you're gonna go walk into the Emperor's throne and say that you're supposed to be Emperor, forget it. That's not how this line of works.
I'm not suicidal. This. She was my mother. My actual mother.
She oversaw everything. She wished that everything went well. Those with promise be praised and elevated. Those who were failing get reinforced with purpose and determination. But those who perished, that their ends would be quick and swift without pain.
I need to sit down for a moment.
He kind of gives a hand motion to the floor.
Yeah, like it's just going to sit on the floor. There was an opening in the floor, right?
Yeah, there is literally just a hole in the floor now, and there's like
Good.
a few. You gonna sit in the hole?
Not in the hole, but by the hole, like with his legs in the hole.
Yeah. Also, as soon as you let go of the blade just contorts back to its usual form.
Nice.
Think, okay. Think of it as a Dishonored blade, but the blade is like twice the length.
It's almost as tall as I am. It's a fucking great sword.
More like a katana, but you know.
Oh, imagine like using it
It's
as
a
a dagger.
katana.
You can use it as a punching dagger, like extend the blade.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. Oh man.
Extend the blade.
Sendo blade.
That was a lot of information all at once. I have the blood of the Emperor coursing through my veins. Ah! Okay. Okay. And he's just meant to live life as he sees fit. Jesus Christ.
Okay, just roll me a history check on this. I want you to understand why.
Okay. 17.
So, basically, how Adorn Empire's family line works is the firstborn gets everything,
Yeah.
and other siblings, even if they die, if the I guess elected emperor has offsprings, they're always first in line, and there's no other like alternative. So even if you went to the current emperor, you can't do really much
no.
about it, because even if you're you know, by right,
no.
your sister, or I guess your mother, already didn't have the right to the throne. So
Yeah, of course not. But like, that's not the thing here.
Yeah, I
the thing
know.
is, until just 5 minutes ago, he thought he was just a common street rat, but no. He has royal blood coursing through his veins.
Well, think on the positive end. You were an orphan before, and you're still an orphan.
I don't know. We don't know what's happened to my father. I mean, obviously there's gotta be some orc out there.
My parents
Oh.
are still dead.
Yeah. Who was my father, actually?
He just shrugs. Don't know. You can
Yeah,
find
like
it
any
out
of
though.
Oh.
I don't know, smartass. Look for him.
Any idea of anyone who happens to maybe know more about that?
He has the most ironic smile ever. Your best bet? Asking your asking your cousin.
Meaning the Emperor.
That made it even more like Emperor's cousin. Oh god. Even more
Yeah.
strange to think about.
We can find legs better than hell. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Sweet home Alabama.
Sweet
Yeah.
home Alabama.
Oh god. This is so fucked. Oh.
Okay. Okay. Also, I'm just gonna say this. So while this is happening, right? I just have a simple question for you. Are you gonna try to make your way home to the rest of the party, or are you just gonna,
Oh, he still has the business of fencing his shit, so he doesn't get caught with that.
Okay, in that case, for everybody else, the other side of the city, it's like, oh,
Oh.
yeah, Scree
Oh.
and Ares. You see the squirrel has made snacks, very nice, diced apples, pears, mangoes, and sliced oranges with a shit ton of nuts and bowls. And he is very anxiously asking all of you where the fuck Link is.
Yeah.
Did I
Like,
yeah. Because it's been like 2.5 hours since you saw him.
yeah, like I imagine that what Ares has done during this time is he's prepared for a party.
Scree probably took a nap.
For when Lengths come back. So he's uses druidcraft to make like flower decorations here and there. He has scavenged through the third floors, all the trinkets and all of these. See if there's any party stuff like things there, candles maybe.
Candle.
Prepare some games. Yeah, just waiting for Link to come back to start a party. For real, he's preparing to throw some confetti in druidcraft.
Just sitting by the door like a puppy.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh god. As for Scree, they mostly sat in a chair and just, chilled, took a nap. Was nice.
Yeah.
And then the snacks appears like, oh, snacks. Don't mind if I do.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
I just tried to talk you out of eating snack before Length, but then it's gone an hour. And now he cannot really say to not eat snacks.
Okay, I'm just saying, if you
Anymore.
eat, Scree, Akur is very happy that you're eating snacks, and it's seeing at your areas like he wants some snacks and just asks you every 2 minutes, and then eventually
It's super conflicted.
and eventually he just breaks a bowl of nuts and just offers you up standing on his hind legs.
Yeah, he's quickly takes one. Nom, 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 nom. It's good.
It's good. Fuck.
Nice. He's nice.
Well, Link, what is your next plan?
Well,
Do you want to call it
After-
here?
oh no, definitely not. I mean, it's only been 2 hours, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, this is great. I love all of this.
This is spicy.
This is spicy.
We need to make a squirrel drunk so I can explore the basement.
Yeah, I think it got a little bit of an. Did Akur ask about Lank? Because I
yeah.
you said you did.
Yeah, he did. Every once in a while, I was like,
Scree's thinking, and then it's like, Scree thinks for a moment, and then it's like holding one finger up, going into a circle, and then makes a horse noise, like because they mimicry. They have heard horses.
Yep.
They're spinning a face, looking for a horse, and just and thinks, and then probably says, and then pretty much goes, "Lost?"
Yeah, I think it's the same thing. Maybe he got lost on the way back. Because we can see the tree from here, but maybe he cannot find where here is. Hmm. Should we go out and search for him?
Scree holds up its finger.
Immediately goes, no. You can stay here. He will come back. I don't need more of you to walk away. No, don't. I said I would.
Scree holds up one of the snacks and gives it to their familiar, and then looks at both of them, and then does a noise, and then points to their familiar, like saying, "Send my familiar out to look for him."
Like Ares thinks for like 2 seconds, not knowing what you mean, and then okay, yeah. Can you ask your raven to find him?
Scree just nods. Troll, we need my bodyguard.
Don't worry, you have Ares.
All right. I look at my familiar and I psychically give the order to go find Blank in the city and bring him back.
Bring him back.
You know what? Roll me 1 in a million.
1 in a million?
Yeah.
I don't think the dying spot allows
I
that.
think it
Yeah.
allows it.
It can.
How do I
It does allow it. Yeah.
It does
How
allow
many
it.
zeros
damn.
is that again? 1,
6.
2.
I think it can get
3,
back,
4,
but
5,
you told it to search for the entire city.
You're like. I just imagine you're all fucking all eating just you know. My God.
Did I do 1 in a million? Did I do 1 in a
that's
billion?
10, that's 10 million.
10 million. I did 1. I'll do it again because
I'm just saying. While you're just eating snacks, Link literally is just this at the moment. Just literally this.
Just imagine if we
1,
hit,
2, 3.
imagine if we hit 1 million.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while. But yeah, it's somewhere around 7 p.m. It's slow but sure. The sun is slowly going westward. Soon it shall set. What is your plan? What are you planning?
Well, I know that Scree's gonna is gonna look at the alchemy stuff again. Because, woo, alchemy!
Roll me another investigation in nature.
Okay, just investigation and nature, which are both the same, pretty much.
With advantage. Oh my God. No.
Stop, then I have to roll again, because now you said, this is nature again. Okay, that's better.
Yay.
And 13. So 17 and 13.
Ares asks, what's it called?
Occur.
Acker, if we can use a bit of the alcohol.
Bit of what?
A bit of
Use
alcohol.
A bit of the alcohol.
Yeah. Yes. He kind of nods immediately. And then he just grabs, just goes behind the counter, and grabs a tankard, and all of a sudden the tankard is spilling over with, with drink, and he just places it next to you. There you
Oh,
go.
it's not for me. It's for everyone.
He goes to the counter again. Under the counter, grabs another tankard, and then goes after Scree. Scree, as you're investigating, this is quite a lot of advanced stuff in alchemy. If you could get regions, you can make all kinds of stuff, but also, looking around in the table around it, at first, you saw literally nothing, but then you spot a small little notebook, perfectly camouflaged against the tables, like below the table, as if to look like part of the table itself. And in it, can you read Primordial?
Yes.
Yeah, baby. So you just read the first thing is Tacitur's diary. Give a second. Tacitur's diary. Yeah, and you can see that it's like 100 pages, 100 and a bit more pages of stuff. A lot of writing in Primordial and a lot of just small inscriptions of pictures or methods. Would you try to read it, or what would you do with this?
Curiosity is piqued. I will start. I will see what I can. I will see what the first page will hold.
The first page essentially dictates acquiring all the regions for his experimentation, acquiring the glass alchemy kits, because glass has a lot more better properties than wood and will avoid contamination with the regions. And there's like a lot of small notes on the first page where he basically catalogs his successes of the equipment and if there's any accidents, and it shows that there've been in past 42 years 2 accidents. It's all written very in small fine print.
Okay. I would like to read what. Yeah, I would say I would like to read that.
Accidents?
Yeah.
Looking, there's like what's it called? It shows that at HP 80 and 83, it showcases what happened.
Sorry, what did you say? What number did you say?
80 for the first accident and page 83 for the other accident. Okay. As you go to page 80, and it basically describes as you immediately see that in bold letters at the very top it says experimentation failed, do not attempt again. And what you basically read into is attempting to create elemental powers without any attachments to the elemental plane. Starting with lightning elementals because they're the most common in the surrounding area, he tried to conduct several tests to essentially harness the power of the storm without any drawbacks. The accidents that happened, and apparently the accidents happened 18 years ago, that the test subjects, the rats, in the quotation marks, all died in horrible and painful deaths almost simultaneously. And then there's one volunteer that also perished, also volunteer also in parentheses, so take it as you will it. And then at page 83, it's also bold lettering, do not attempt this again. Soul fusion.
Ooh.
Oh.
That was conducted also 18 years ago, and basically he started to theorize from text of Lathander that one soul is equal to another soul, but we all know that souls are greater because of the deeds they have done. Some souls go to hell, some souls go to heaven, or any other equivalent of the like. So he tried to do some sort of soul symbiosis essentially melting souls together and trying to figure out its conductivities.
Oh.
Oh, this is.
Even
So-
While and here's the interesting part. Everything goes nice, the basic conducts of simple rats was a success. Molding of simple creatures is relatively easy. And he realizes this is like a good alternative as gem regions for enchanting and whatnot. You just need a lot of simple things. And then he
So what gem? What did you say?
Basically, instead of using gems to enchant things, as the expensive basis, you just gather a bunch of small critters and basically mill their souls for equivalent amount. So a potential good alternative for that enchantment. But as you start to practice with a few whelplings, he started receiving dreams from Tiamat. And he immediately abandoned everything.
Dream. Oh yeah. Tiamat did those the naughty.
No.
Oh, Tiamat.
Yeah, but looking around, you see there's like a lot of like formula and everything. There's a shit ton of potions. Like at the beginning, like good 40-50 pages, it's all just alchemy recipes with success, like with like you know how in usual alchemy it's like, okay, you just put a pinch of this, a pinch of that. This is like, okay, you need to add like a quarter of this, a number 17 spoon into this and this and this, and basically super proficient, and it basically cataloged everything to the T of how to do anything specific. Immediately you can spot relatively good potions, like healing potions, haste potions, resistance to different elements or damage type potions, growth potions, reduce potions.
So a potion catalog.
Yes, but it's like yeah, it's very extremely detailed.
Alchemist's cookbook.
Yeah, but you realize immediately a flaw in this. It's super fucking precise, right? Like it's super precise, and you realize this, unless you bring these tools with you and have a good setup, you can't really mimic fully what this thing is offering, because there's just a lot of measurements that you like. A normal alchemy kit doesn't have these kinds of measurements.
This can only be performed in an alchemist lab, a complete alchemist lab to be exact.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, you at least you know the ingredients, the basis, and there's like descriptions of what each of them is. There is 87 catalog plants and herbs and regions. And I'll have to make a list of that.
Well, you do that, but I'm gonna just go to what I think should be the most interesting thing, and it's something Scree would do, of course. See if the book has any written poisons.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Just roll me an investigation check.
This is mostly because they're. Sometimes I wish. God damn it.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying, you have to book, but you're like flipping through like where the poison eventually just flips to the very end, and you do it again. You're just so like hyped up, you like forget to read. you can't find them. The mine, the everything is just. I'm sorry, dude.
That's fine. You know why? You know why I was doing that for various reasons. But yeah, fail is a fail.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think then I got a suddenly a tank of alcohol next to me, which distracted me even more.
Yeah, as there's a squirrel on hind leg just grabbing this massive tanker with its two tiny hands and just like lifting up to you.
And it's like, Scree looks like, oh, I just take the tankard and look at it like, and I take a small swig.
It's pretty good. It's very delicious. Lang,
Yeah.
sad boy hours. You good?
Sad boy hours.
Not even sad boy, just shocked boy.
Rocked boy.
But
Um,
yeah, after having sat down for like a probably solid 20 minutes, he is going to stand up, take a deep breath, look over to Wood. So, will you be staying here?
yeah.
Good. I'll probably be back after I finish a few things in the coming weeks, months, however long it'll take. But I'll be back because I have a few things I want to ask you when that time comes.
He nods.
And then Link is going to approach the door, and are the vines disappearing?
The what now?
The vines that sealed him in?
Do you want to get out?
Yeah.
In that case, slowly but surely, the vines would tag themselves and reveal a door.
Shame. I was looking to try this thing out. And he
Jesus.
looks to the blade.
Jesus.
And then he steps outside. And yeah, now he's going to the fence.
Oh, he's going back to the fence. Let's go.
The fence.
Oh, the fence.
Yeah, not the
And not
friends.
the friends. Never the
Oh,
friends.
Why would I want to go back to the friends?
And
God.
you're royal now. You're like the too
These are
peasant for you.
peasants. Yeah, no,
Okay.
he is. I mean, because these things can be tracked back to him, so he better get rid of them as quick as possible. Like, that takes. Sure, he just found out that he has royal blood in him, but that's unimportant because if he gets killed by a powerful druid, then it's all for nothing. So
see.
he is going to head back to the. Hold on, I wrote this down. Lewis's Bakery.
No.
Okay.
That
in the
scream,
background.
though.
I heard that. We heard that.
What scream?
Nothing.
Oh, you didn't hear?
Okay.
It was on the music.
Okay.
But yeah, by now it's probably.
like 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's probably close at this point.
Yeah.
2 hours back.
Yeah.
Oh god, we will be so bored.
So he gets back to the thing, and he is going to give it a knock on the front door.
What's that?
Well, I mean, oh boy. Well, you go inside. I guess, yeah. You open up. It still smells so baked. Yeah, you smell baked goods, and you see the familiar orc eyes you for a second, gives you a smile, and proceeds to whistle as all of a sudden you see this dwarf lady in her 40s approach you from beyond the counter. Eyes you.
Yo, I have some recipes to trade.
The dog kind of gives you 2 fingers and just kind of ushers you to come closer. The
Yeah,
orc
he-
just kind of jumps over the counter and goes towards the door and just locks it.
He steps closer, and yeah, he's going to keep a close eye on the both of them in case they try something funny.
And the drow, you can see Mila that she is tired. She had a long day. Okay, what you offering?
He approaches the desk, and from his bag, he is going to pull out the 5 bags of holding. And he's going to separate the 2 empty ones. He is just go. Okay, so first of all, I have a question. If you perchance know what this is, and he is going to open the one that carries the 2 guns.
Are you just gonna pull out 2 guns?
Yeah.
Mm. You see her eyes slightly glare up, looking at both these things, and then she kind of looks at them a bit. Grabs the rifle, looks at it. Looks for something specific. Puts it down, looks at the gun, looks around at it, puts down. How much you want for it?
I'm asking what they are.
Ah! She kind of looks at them. Don't know. Looks interesting though.
Insight.
Roll an insight check. Let's go.
That's
Oh.
You fucking know she's lying. She knows exactly what this is.
I'm
She's being vague.
really not. Yeah. I am really not in the mood for bullshit right now.
Okay, she kind of grabs a rifle and grabs the pistol and puts them on the side, and she kind of taps the pistol and the rifle, and in the sides, the right side of the gun near the trigger, there is just a simple word carved out, just very translucent, not even carved, more like imprinted, and it reads Merrick's.
Yeah, I
And-
found that as well.
Yeah, and the drow. I just looks at you and says, these are the wonder weapons from the east, from the coalition territory. A few years ago, you probably witnessed when the fucking Earth decided to just break its sky for a bit. Basically, from there were people who came, and they came with these. She kind of points at them. They're a lot better than crossbows and a lot better than the guns that we used to make.
Guns, you say?
Guns.
Do I know what a gun is?
Yeah, you know what a gun is. So in this world, muskets are common-ish enough. But something like this is completely different.
So I would know that they are loud as fuck.
Yes, you would know that.
See. Hum, hum, hum. If that's the case, then I'd be willing to part with the smaller one. And he kind of separates the 2.
Okay.
And do I have any idea how much a normal musket would go for.
Roll me a history check.
Succeed.
11. And I would like to add a psi bolstered knack to that,
Oh
just
my!
to be
How many of those you have?
5 actually.
t- 6.
6.
6. Gonna.
And I only expend them if I succeed.
Uh-huh.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's a 19.
So you know, a musket on a low end would be like 15 gold pieces, but the bullets themselves are like 2 to 3 gold pieces a bullet.
Ah. And I know that these are like many times better than the normal muskets.
At least what the drow said.
Yeah.
Drow.
He looks at the pistol, looks at you, and says 50.
Insight.
Roll me another insight.
17.
You can get this for a lot better.
500.
She looks at you a bit. 60.
$250.
65.
200.
68.
I'm not gonna go any lower than 80.
80? She kind of looks at you, kind of cocks her head back. You got any ammo for this?
He opens up the other bag and just grabs a handful.
so interesting part. There are these 2 magazines for this gun, and there's like a shit ton of tiny bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she looks at them, and there's like you can count so you got 1 magazine inside the gun, 2 additional magazines, and about 40 bullets. Just that. She kind of looks at all this mess on her table. I'll give 85 for everything.
God, that's...
I mean, yeah, no, insight.
Here, 1 minute inside check.
14. And I'm going to use my final psi bolster knack on this just because I want to get a good deal on this. Yeah.
No,
Actually, never mind. Never mind, actually. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Two
For a
gold
musket, for a musket, you don't know this bullets.
Yeah, exactly. So these bullets would probably be worth a lot more since this is high quality shit. Listen,
she seems pretty content with her offer, and she seems to be very serious about this. My final offer would be 86 gold pieces, and you get a bag full of goods from the bakery. As you look around, there's quite a few places you can get some more baked goods. I'll be right back. Figure this out.
Yeah.
Bye. Have a great time.
Oh man, this is so fucking much.
You're just screwing around.
Yeah. This is
What's
great.
what's
Man. Probably go for like 5,000
Yeah, I was gonna-
for this. Oh god.
Yeah, let's see
I'm
here.
not playing it.
I was gonna
Sorry.
add a psi bolstered knack. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, the thing is, Lenk is just trying to get rid of it. So like any good amount of gold that he gets from this is fucking great.
Yeah. So sad. Seeing an absolute assassin hitman with a gun.
Yeah.
Bam.
I mean, the thing is, he is not using a handgun
I know, I
specifically
know.
because of he already has his dagger that he can throw.
And it's quiet and it's like a stick.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So like the rifle he keeps specifically because he knows that I can use this at a much longer distance to just take someone down without being found out.
Or in actual combat,
Yeah, yeah,
where stealth isn't really a thing
yeah.
anymore.
Man, now just imagine him going at it with, like, when he gets stronger, he is going to go at it with a rifle in one hand and the mithril sword in the other.
Imagine him selling all of his bullets right now, like by accident. Like, I have this gun. All right, I need bullets.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on. Yeah,
I know he's not gonna sell all of the bullets.
yeah.
Because he has magazines for the
But you
handgun
have-
specifically. So
But
yeah,
you have
I'm
no
gonna,
idea which bullets go for which gun.
yeah.
Yep. The question is, how will you carry like a literal gun, a rifle, stealthily?
I'm gonna try to get a bag of holding. Probably gonna
Uh-huh.
keep one of the ones because, like,
Yeah.
he's going to keep
or-
one bag of holding.
Or exchange it, maybe, if you can.
Yeah,
Even for a worse one.
yeah. Because I only realized after I got there that fuck, I could have bought probably bought a bag of holding from wood.
Say that's 5 times fast. Bought a bag of holding.
Bought a bag of holding. Bought a bag of holding. Bought a bag of holding. Bought a bag of holding. Bought a bag of holding. Bought a bag of holding. Bought a bag of holding. It's pretty easy. Oh.
Oh, Link, my boy.
Yeah.
How much?
So quick question.
Yeah.
These are these all just the same type of bullets, specific like the handgun and the rifle?
No, different.
Okay.
The rifle bullets are longer and has this pointed thing. While,
And are they just loose or?
well, there's two magazines with full with them, like two like clips. There
Yeah.
it is. Yeah, and the rest of them, about 40 of them, are loose.
Yeah. Okay, so he is going to keep the bigger bullets because he assumes it's for the bigger gun.
Uh-huh.
And how many of the smaller bullets are there then?
It's 40.
40.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so there are 40 loose bullets. Okay, okay, so the magazines. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah, no,
90 gold. Okay, so the offer is 90 gold pieces, and you get a bag, full of whatever you want from the baked goods that are still available.
Yeah. And there were 40 of those smaller bullets.
Yes.
You know, I have heard that the ammunition for what are they called? Muskets go for 2 to 3 gold apiece.
That is correct, but these are not muskets, are they?
Yeah, they are more powerful, I've heard. Meaning they ought to go for more, right?
Not necessarily.
Insight.
She.
Net 20.
It seems that what she's saying is correct.
Huh.
Yes. While a bullet for a musket is a lot expensive, it's because they use a shit ton of gunpowder, while these little things use very little.
Useless. I see. I suppose that's fair then. 90 and a bag full of that for the handgun and the single bullets.
Yeah.
I'm also looking to cell. He, as he just opens up the bag of holding with the other bullets and just pours it into the bag of holding with silver and puts the rifle into the bag of holding with silver.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Also looking to sell, offense, these other 4 bags.
What's inside of them?
Empty.
Even with the one with the paper?
Oh yeah, the one with the paper. You're right. Thank you.
You didn't
I
even-
knew I forgot something.
You didn't even check what the fuck the
Alright.
papers are. You just like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Give me just. They're empty. Oh wait, no, never mind. Give me just a second. And he's going to pull up one of the papers and just try to read it.
it's a deed of land.
Oh fuck.
You read another one, it's another deed of land. You read a third
Oh,
one, it's a trade agreement. All of them have a single thing in common. All of them are signed by Jeremiah the Kenku that
You wouldn't happen to want some deeds of land, would you?
She just looks at the papers that you have, looks at you, gives you this death stare.
Yeah, no, that was a joke.
Give me a second.
Yes, burn them all.
Yeah, listen. I'm just saying, as you're like, you know, like looking at this, she just gives you like, she looked at the papers and just gives you this fucking look, just. With your insight, with your natural 20, you know that she knows that you fucked up.
Yeah. I know. You wouldn't happen to have a fire. Let's see. Is there a fireplace in here?
Oh my god. There is the oven.
Entire bag falling into it.
There's a all of a sudden the drow grabs you by your hand and looks at you and says, "You better bring that bag back where you found it."
Just leave it like outside of the house.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. That's also an idea. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. Okay, I have 3 bags I would like to sell.
Are they empty or they also have very incriminating things into them?
He is going to open them up and just turn them upside down and just shake them to get anything left inside out.
And corpses fly out.
So,
Oh,
you know,
no!
you know, like, you know how you're like, these 2 are empty. One of them wasn't empty. It's a shake.
Oh no!
A head of a halfling plops out with about 40 or so fingers on the table.
It's empty now.
All of a sudden, you see the like this halfling's head. It's a red head, maybe in his 30s by the looks of it. Looks quite lifelike as all of a sudden it opens its eyes and stares at you, Link.
Oh!
Lovely.
Well, that's
The
disconcerting.
drow looks at it, pulls out the gun that she just bought, and just points at it. She looks at the head looks at all of you. Looks at you, Link. Well, hello, brother. How are you doing this fine day? The drow is terrified. You hear a loud thud behind you. No. You hear a loud thud behind you. The orc has fainted.
Take the orc's money and leave.
Is this a fucking gay God of War reference?
I don't know, brother, isn't it? Magic, brother. Simple.
Sounds about right, yeah. Why were you in a bag?
I was the plaything of that fucking Kenku bitch.
Yeah, is he the one who did this to you?
I. And also,
That's fucked up.
he kind of looks at all the fingers. Also, these are all my associates. All of their fingers.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah,
That's really fucked
can you
up.
put me out of this, brother? I just like being poked by this finger.
Yeah, sure. He, like, hesitantly going to grab the head, lift him up.
He looks at you and swings side to side. Thank you, brother.
Do you want me to put you out of your misery or something?
It kind of.
What are you gonna do from now on?
I don't know, brother. I can only hear, smell, look, and speak. Not much I can really do.
Yeah, so, want to die?
Not really feeling it like it, brother.
Right, then, I'm going to put you away for a while.
That's
I'll open
fair,
up in a-
brother.
I can't really walk around town with a head at my hip.
Fair
That would
enough,
be
brother.
weird. I'll see you in a bit. And he puts him down in the bag of holding that
Later,
he's
brother.
keeping.
And then
Later.
just.
Okay. They're empty now.
Wait, did
fingers
you?
still look bloody or anything?
No, it was actually dry. Yeah.
And what were you gonna ask?
Did you put it in the head in the pile of silver?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know.
Oh no! That's gonna be fun.
The drow just looks mortified by you.
I'll just and he opens up the bag of holding with the documents, and he's going to just push the fingers into it.
Hello, brother. Just think. Okay, give me a second. Just think of this. Let's see. Just saying. Give me a second. Where is it? Can't find it. Can't find a proper thing. Shit. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. So, what are you gonna do now? Oh yeah. So 3 packs of holdings, right?
3 bags of holdings.
She composes herself and looks at them. 360 gold pieces for all of them.
I was in a magic shop earlier.
Yeah.
Did I perchance see a bag of holding and
No.
the cost of it back
No.
there? Aw, man. I'm gonna roll. Actually, no. I'm not even gonna roll for this. This is already a lot of trouble I'm bringing here. 360 is fine. Yeah, I'm.
All I'm just saying. In a few fucking sessions.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, why do I attract the weird things?
You know, have a
I
royal
have a-
advisor.
So 360 gold pieces.
Yeah, so for a grand total of 450 gold pieces.
Yeah. Okay. As soon as exchange goes, he just says, "Get the hell out of my place now."
I'm never coming back here. My bad.
Good. Leave. And she.
Yeah, bye.
Where are you heading, by the way?
What would happen if we give the pouch with documents to Roach?
And the fingers?
That's papers.
I'd rather not incriminate myself by giving these to Roach. So yeah, what I'm going to do is do I know how long it took to get here from the Whispering Bird?
About 20 minutes.
Okay, good. I'm going to leave the horse here, and I'm going to go back to the Whispering Bird, and I'm going to sneak as I get closer.
Sure. Only a stealth check.
Oh. 21.
Ooh! You go into the like you make it to the Whispering Bird, the outside of it. After 20 minutes. Where are you gonna put the pouch? Are you gonna go inside?
No, I will put it outside the door, and then I'm gonna go away.
Okay. I imagine the more away you go, the faster you fucking run.
Yeah, more or less. Nope.
Should left the head. Nah, not really.
No. He said it was his plaything, but yeah, I'm going to go back to the horse, and then I'm going to get back to the house where we're
Okay.
staying.
Quickly.
It takes 3 hours.
It's 9 p.m. by the time I come back.
Yeah.
No, it's 10 p.m.
Yeah. all of you, you're like, you know, having supper. The squirrel made soup. You didn't hear anything from the archdruids. And then all of a sudden the squirrel just like jumps up and just, he's back. And then yeah, all of a sudden like you see the fence. And also,
Then Eris hides behind the door.
oh my fucking God.
Link slams the door open.
And like 1 second pause, like really surprised, and then like he uses Druidcraft to like make falling leaves, like confetti. Poof.
You see Link just standing there, sweaty, eyes wide.
Mom spaghetti.
Guys,
We need to talk.
we have prepared a party.
I'm starving. Let's eat.
Okay, with that, we're gonna call it.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Ah!
I have him up and I can scream.
So
Everything that bad happens to
will scream.
Lank.
everything that happens to Lang. That's gonna be the sentence.
Link, you're in a bit of a web of intrigue right now. Like,
Yeah, you don't say.
That's the fucking understatement of the century. Oh, you're just in a bit of trouble.
it feels like you're a fly who has literally wasn't everything a spider web we've ever come across. And
With
you're
a
stuck now.
single conversation, you basically got your entire perception of reality shattered.
Yeah.
Level
There's-
5.
I have only one.
Level 5.
I have only one question.
Yeah,
What
Your
happened to our
Majesty.
tabaxi friend?
she's asleep. She's
Still
sleeping.
asleep outside? Wow.
No,
Makes
No,
me
she's
feel
not
everything.
outside.
in the bed.
Oh, in the bed, yeah.
So-
We haven't told her there's alcohol yet, so.
Anyway, anything you want to say before I'm shutting the stream down with no survivors?
It is an honor to serve you, Your Majesty.
I am going to bring down the monarchy eventually.
I'm gonna help with that.
Oh,